Hi everyone, I was out for a walk this week and I came across something very exciting, at least exciting to me. I came across some cherry blossoms, the first ones that I've seen of the season, and it got me feeling really excited because that means that spring is on its way, and that also means that summer is on its way, and those are my two favorite seasons. And so feeling inspired, I made this cherry blossom painting, and it's something that I've made with clients in the past and we've always enjoyed doing it. So stick with me and I'll show you how I made this. So for this project, I did make a template. I'll put the link for the free template down in the description. But of course, if you don't have a printer, you can always draw your own version of what you see in the template. And for this project, I am using little Tempera pucks of paint, and I'll explain a little bit more about them later. But to start off with, I'm just going to paint in the sky. I've used this style of project with clients before, and we always love it. When I'm working with them in person, I tend to bring in some branches with blossoms on them, so bringing some plant matter into the group. Often with dementia, there comes a loss of mobility as well, and sometimes that can really affect people's abilities to get outside and enjoy nature. And so bringing in a little bit of nature into them is really beneficial. It can get the memories going, but also there's a certain earthy smell that can come with those materials too, and that can just have a really good overall effect on someone's well-being. And now I'm gonna paint in the tree and the branches. And now that that is done, I'm going to start on the blossoms. So to make the blossoms, I have a bunch of Q-tips here. And I'm just going to use an elastic to hold them together. And then going back to the paint, pre-mixing some pink onto the pucks so that I can paint with the Q-tips. After the paint has been mixed, it's very simple. You just have to basically stamp the Q-tips down onto the paint and then stamp it onto the paper. And you can kind of go back and forth between the red and the pink, and if you want it to be more white, you can always add a little bit more water to the puck and mix that around, make more white. And then if you want to get very specific, you can always paint with just one Q-tip in hand as well. As I mentioned earlier, I am using Tempera pucks as my paint of choice for this project. I really like these because they're a bit bigger than the paints you might find in a little palette. So it kind of gives a bigger landing pad for a senior who may be struggling with hand-eye coordination. Yeah, it just gives them a bigger target to aim for. And the colors are very nice and like bright and vibrant. The paints are easy to clean up with just water, and if you find that they're getting a little gray and dull looking, like the ones that you see in that I have here, the white is looking a little gray. If you want it to go back to bright white, it's really easy just to wipe them off with a damp cloth and get them looking nice and bright again. These paints are not usually very costly. At my local art store, they are about $1.50 a piece. I've seen them like up to $2 a piece. And while that may seem a little bit more costly than just a little palette of paint, these particular paints last for a really long time. So the ones that I have here, I have to be honest, I got them when I was in high school. And that was over 20 years ago. Like, they have lasted me a really long time. And there you have it, my cherry tree blossom painting. I hope that you enjoyed that and that you are excited for spring and for all of the cherry blossoms to come out in real life. If you want to see some more painting inspired projects, I'll link them at the end of the video. But until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.